Alright, ladies and gentlemen. The end approaches. Nothing now stands in the way of us and the credits screen apart from Mallows, the Architect, and whatever answers we end up getting from either one of them regarding how this plot's gonna go. I keep saying that I'm gonna withhold judgment on how it all plays out until I see the end, given its propensity to throw more and more and more curveballs in the way. And simple reason for that is that it can be very easy to keep emotions high and engaged when you are throwing curveballs like that. But we are now at the point where it's do or die. So, the question is, now that we have seen more as to the motivations for Amalthus, for Jinns, for a bunch of other people, now that we've gotten a glimpse as to what this world might actually be from our perspective as the viewer, what exactly lies beyond that door? That is the million-dollar question. However, in order to grant people time to view it, as much as I want to just blaze right in, I was reminded by chat that, well, it would be good to make sure that I've seen to all the heart-to-hearts. And as it turns out, there are a few that we've missed, or that recently appeared. I don't know if it's just because of adding a few more blades to the mix, or some other aspects, but whatever the case may be, we have 5 heart-to-hearts to look at, and then nothing stands in our way between, well, anything.
So, shall we?
So, let's see what lies within.
Hey, Tora, what's up? You look a little bit spaced out looking at the view like that.
Oh, Rex. Tora was just thinking about when they captured Dadapon.
Right. Oh, come to think of it, this was the place where he had to create all those artificial blades.
Dadapon always was a bit of a scaredy-pon. Shy. Couldn't do bad thing even when needed to do bad thing. What happened to Dadapon was...
Tora?
How could they make him make so many rubbish blades? Tora cannot imagine how bitter it was for Dadapon.
Huh? Hang on a moment, Tora.
What is it, Rex?
I thought you were sad because your dad... your dad, he got captured.
No, not that.
Really?
Dadapon happy whenever working. Dadapon love his work very much.
Really?
Really. Just look at Lila and Rosa. Dadapon's noponality is written all over them.
Uh-huh.
Ah, yeah, it really comes through.
But these new generic ones, no spirit, no verve. Maybe most important things for artificial blade.
Uh-huh.
Something wrong, Rex?
I have questions.
No, just... passion sure and high in your family.
That is one word for it.
Why, of course. Spirit of adventure like air we breathe.
What kind of person was Tatazo?
Dadapon?
Poppy also want to hear about Master Pon's Dadapon.
Dadapon quite an introvert nopon, not
Tatazo
Whoops.
always busy with research?
Oh, getting a little too ahead of myself. Sorry about that.
Yes, every day full of research, from morning to night. At graduation party, was very lonely, not many friends to talk to. But brave enough to ask my Mamapon to dance. Very lucky for Tora. This how Tora get born. Mamapon said Dadapon was so true to self, couldn't say no to him.
That's really heartwarming.
Master Pon, where is your Mama Pon now?
In end, said Dadapon was too true to self. So Mamapon went away.
Okay then?
So, it's like they got together and broke up for the same reason.
Grandipon and Dadapon always together, working on artificial blades. Never spend any time with Mamapon. Make her unhappy.
This makes sense to Poppy. Poppy have same problem with Master Pon sometimes.
Of course.
Sorry, but there no other way. Very busy making dreams real, living life to max.
Uh-huh.
That what Dadapon always say, but always get very sad when Tora ask him about it. When Mamapon left, Dadapon eat and drink like wild beast for 3 days to try to fix sadness.
That not sound too healthy. Poppy must make sure Master Pawn never get that sad, ever.
Seems that your dad made a lot of sacrifices for his work.
That's one way to put it.
But it was those sacrifices that made Poppy a reality. I guess we have to be grateful for that.
This give Poppy a funny feeling in Ether Furnace. Thanks for sharing, Master Pawn.
Oh, Poppy, that nice of you to say.
Funny not always mean good, Master Pawn.
Of course.
Excuse Tora.
You're not excused. Not at all. Alrighty then. Let's see, that'll be that. Now, next one on the list. Where's Sleeper Office? There it is. Alright, next one is in Tantal. That's not the right way.
You came a pretty long way, eh?
Onwards!
Okay. Now I wonder what this one will have to say for itself.
Up. Oh.
You're fine. So, what is this anyway?
A treat fit for a hero.
Snack time already, Nia? Spot anything interesting?
Nice one, Nia. You sniffed out a pretty cushy place. You know, this was the great hero Adam's favorite food. They say it uses an authentic mix of spices passed down for 500 years. Tantal is pretty damn cold. Stands to reason that Adam would like food with a bit of kick to it, eh?
Kick.
What's that supposed to mean, Mithra?
Adam was into spicy stuff. Heroes have strange tastes.
Rather rude, don't you think? Spicy food is delicious. Don't tell me you're some kind of namby-pamby when it comes to heat.
And what would be the problem with that?
For all your tough facade, you really are just a little kid, ain't you?
Oh, you watch it, Shellhead. You're asking for a fight.
Hey, no need to get your ears ruffled. I'm going to get some for you, and you'll see how wrong you are.
Uh-huh.
Mithra? You want some too?
What's your hesitation?
Huh? What's up?
Well, you see, Adam didn't like spicy food either.
I had a feeling that's where it was going.
What?
You got it. I never saw him eat anything that spicy. Even a hint of spice would have him running for the latrine.
So Adam had a little kid's tastes too.
You're kidding me. You can't tell me stories like that. I grew up idolizing Adam, and now I can't get that image out of my head.
You'll live.
Hey, Mithra. Do you have any other funny stories?
Funny stories. I wonder if I can remember anything.
So, like, what was Adam's real favorite food?
He probably got a sweet tooth if he hated spice.
Well, that would be pan-fried tartare.
Just like Rex.
Yeah. Adam would just light up at the sight of it.
It really sounds like the great hero was just a big kid when it came to food.
Meanwhile, dramatic choir in the background. Excellent.
Anything else?
Stop! Stop! I can't take any more!
Oh, calm down, Zeke.
Can you please leave at least some of my admiration for him untainted?
Nope.
What do you care? Adam is just a guy like anyone else. Look who's a big kid now, Shellhead.
You are, Sneer. You're loving this, aren't you?
Yes, she is.
Damn it. I'm going to have to reread Adam, the great hero, to scrub my mind.
That doesn't mean it's all gonna be correct, though, and you know it. That's really what bothers you, isn't it? The fact that you know it's wrong now. Yes, I do get a kick out of watching you squirm. Yes, I am a terrible terrible person. What was I about to say? Long day, and I'm halfway through a drink. That's my excuse. Check Litheria's graveyard? What, you mean over here? I mean, there is that heart-to-heart I need to see too, but...
Was I out for trouble? Where do we go from here?
Is this the graveyard? Where is it?
Come out.
Unless it's what...
Snip him out.
Unless it's in the town. Probably is in the town. So I'll grab this while I'm here. Wonder how much of this will carry over into New Game Plus.
let's go.
Onwards!
Wait, I can use the kitchen here too?
I just thought of a great menu idea. Look forward to that later.
Okay, options. Alrighty, so what might this be?
Coming to this place always calms me right down.
I know what you mean. It's so empty, in a good way.
They've got a good salvaging business going, but the place isn't bustling like Argentum. And they don't have a super developed primary sector like Gormott. If you just want to live out your days in peace, there's really no better place.
You talk like an old man sometimes.
Sometimes.
What do you think, Morag?
I would like to live here a while.
Oh, wasn't expecting that from you.
Seeing such hospitality has been a refreshing experience for me. It's lovely to learn how the common folk live. I quite agree. It's very different from staying at a city inn.
I guess you two are used to the high life, huh?
Are you so different yourself?
Since we left Tonto, we've been spending a lot of our nights roughing it up outdoors, huh?
Sure have. It was pretty tough when we were camping out, waiting for you lot in Oriah and Mor Ardain. Always on our toes, thinking you might show up at any moment.
Yeah, I don't miss those hungry camping days. We came pretty close to eating turters.
Let's not talk about that, it's painful to remember. Waiting in the port here was pretty alright though.
Yeah, we could rest up in the ship at least.
It sounds like you've been through a lot.
That sounds like it's putting it mildly based on what we know about your background.
Stakeouts are one experience I would rather avoid.
Anyway, that's enough about the past.
Hang on. I feel like Morag's specialty would be stakeouts, but then again, she probably has underlings that can handle the gritty part for her.
There was something I wanted to ask you, Morag. You've seen how smashing this place is, right? I'm just worried that Mor Ardain and Uriah might wind up fighting over it or something.
Not anytime soon, I should hope. If either nation were to make a move on these islands, it would be tantamount to a declaration of war. Mor Ardain, at least, has no desire for such conflict.
Ah, right. Well, that's pretty reassuring at least.
Why are you so invested in the fate of these islands anyway?
I mean, based on the conversation we've had so far, this seems like the most reasonable one.
Because there's no place like it in Ulrest.
That's quite the grand statement.
I reckon an environment like this is the only place a chap like Rex could grow up.
Oh?
Like if a kid grows up in Alba Cavendish. He's going to want to join the army, right? Not saying that's bad or anything, but I don't think a kid like that would wind up as the Aegis's driver. Can't be easy raising the kind of boy who could change the future of Ulrest. All the world's nations and establishments aren't going to foster that kind of potential. But this village, it's cut off from all of that. A place of freedom and possibilities.
Ah, I see.
Once in a while, you actually say some princely stuff.
No comment.
Shut it, you.
I don't even need to say it.
I have to say, I agree with Zeke. Villages like this have an important place in Ulrest. We must do our utmost to keep them all from harm.
Alrighty then. See how that ends up playing out. Alright, that's that. Now, I need to go check out the graveyard apparently. Ooh, can I open that?
Treasure acquired.
Yay! I'll take it. I haven't done anything special outside of make sure I've got enough consumables for the fight ahead.
I am beat.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Bearer of good news.
Alright, I believe the graves are over here. That'd make the most sense to me, at least. Ish. This was the one Rex was looking at, right? Doesn't look like there's anything else up here. Unless there's something hidden here that I'm just not aware of. Anything interesting over the side? It doesn't look it. Either way, regardless of that, it's another one down. So, next on the chopping block, we need to go to... Ah, this one. Okay. So it's upper level, so I'm pretty sure the fastest way to it would be to spawn in here, I think? I think this bit works the best. Let's find out.
Whew. Let's rest a spell.
Wait, there's a heart-to-heart that I apparently haven't
Shall we?
unlocked? I wonder how I unlock it then. I guess time will tell.
We're here.
So, shall we?
Okay. Now, speaking of heart-to-hearts though, we do have one over here that we can hit.
What have we here?
I'm sure I'll run into it at some point if I'll be much more thorough on a New Game Plus run. For now.
Hey, Gramps. You were protecting this place for years and years, right?
That I was. 500 of them, in fact.
But all that time, I was a kid in Fonset. I never noticed you doing anything like that.
Well, things have been quiet for the past few centuries. Given 200 years or so, rumors pass into legend, and people stop taking them so seriously. Long ago, drivers used to enter this place quite often, but their numbers have long since fallen off. Besides, the entrance itself will not open for any but a Leftherian. And sad though it may be, the population of Fonset is on the decline. Fewer and fewer people are even aware of this place.
I see.
So you actually had work to do back in the day, eh?
I'm no layabout now, either. I was the one who told you of this place, if you recall.
Yeah.
Sure whatevs.
Honestly, Nia, you're just like Corinne when she was younger.
Ha! Really?
I'm not sure if that's a compliment.
She was quite the little firecracker. Even came in here once, as a child.
Whoa, pretty gutsy.
Though she turned back upon reaching the bridge, she must have sensed that this was a place to be feared.
It's protected by the village's guardian spirit, after all. Anyone in Fonset would know it's not a place to enter lightly.
To fear and to respect are two sides of the same coin, you know. The people of Fonset understand the importance of this place on an instinctive level.
How would outsiders feel about it?
People from outside of Fonset village. None have entered in recent years, but 400 years ago, visitors did sometimes venture in here with Fonset youths. It seems people from outside see this place as little more than another ruin to be explored. I tried to talk them out of entering, but they never appreciated my words. Still, I didn't feel it was right to stop them by force. They stood precious little chance of reaching the end at any rate.
As we saw.
Thus it was that many adventurers entered, never to return.
I dare say their sacrifice also contributed to the healthy respect the villagers now hold for this place.
Yeah. You don't treat a ruin lightly when folks go in and never come out.
I don't doubt that that is indeed a part of it.
You've been watching for 500 years as all this stuff happened, right? I guess that must have been tough going. Sorry for being all disrespectful and stuff before.
Wait, Nia actually being nice? Who are you and what have you done with her?
No need to apologize, Nia. We're all quite used to your foul mouth at this point.
There we go.
And we know you have a kind heart underneath.
Press X to doubt. Alright, fine. Go full tsundere.
I want to make a snappy comeback, but that would ruin my apology.
Oh, do it anyway. You're losing your edge. How dare you? Alrighty. Let's see. I think you need to raise Pyra's affinity level to see a heart-to-heart at that... well, at the grave site. Out of curiosity, where is Pyra's affinity at? Actually, here's the next question. Actually, maybe I could get a sense for it. Pretty sure that... There's none that oh, actually, I'm pretty close to level 4. But I don't think I have anyone above trust level 3 right now. I'm able to brute force pretty much everything. If only through, well, just having a better sense for the combat system. Reminds me of a similar critique I'll probably end up making of the first game as well, that to some extent, the game mechanics are only as useful insofar as the player is aware of them and able to properly exploit them. I do wonder if by throwing all this nonsense at you that you end up
Where do we go from here?
rendering stuff irrelevant and therefore, well, you end up basically not getting anywhere. You wonder about that. Still, Because there's a very fine line between... Oh. What was the phrase I like using? If it doesn't have a tangible effect, it may as well not exist. And there were a lot of things in Xenoblade 1 where it felt like, okay, I'm doing this thing, but how exactly is this translating? Especially since it didn't necessarily change how you acted in combat all that much. It was more focused around passive effects and stat improvements. Still, all in due time whenever I can... Well, I've got the audio recorded for it, I just need to finish up a couple other projects before I can start working on the review proper. Regardless, one last heart to heart, then we're on our way.
Expecting in here, but this jolly well isn't it.
Tora surprised too. Insides of World Tree make Tora's head go all swirly-whirly.
When it's even getting to Tora, you know it's serious business.
No need for surprise. Master Pawn lacking in many regards. In particular, common sense level close to 0%.
Poppy? It go without saying, but Blade should not diss Master Pawn.
Tell that to Mithra.
Poppy gets very impudent since activating cutie pie mode. She is difficult girl.
Difficult? Didn't you make her, though?
Good question.
Yes, in manner of speaking, but Poppy is result of work of 3 generations. Actually, there are plenty in Poppy that Tora not know or understand.
Poppy's components contain elements from Professor Susu and Professor Tadazo in addition to Master Pawn. Poppy comprise hopes and dreams of all 3. Any one might be stronger at any given time.
You're obviously a lot more complex than I give you credit for, Popster.
Wait, huh? That's your nickname?
So, hey, Tora, does that mean even you don't know everything she's capable of?
That right. Basis of mode change function was laid down by Grampy Pon Susu. So, part of system core is sealed mystery, or black box.
Can't you, like, investigate?
Unfortunately, no. Even Dadapon not able to fathom what's going on in there. That because the box have note on it saying, do not open.
Really?
The box? I thought black box was some kind of fancy engineer term or something.
It is, but Tora apparently takes it literally.
You want to see?
So, the box is in Poppy's stomach or something. Why don't we open it and see?
No way! That might activate self-destruct mode of Poppy!
Uh-huh.
Self-destruct? You can actually do that?
Of course. Grampy Pon thought self-destruct was Hero's most daring and noble act. So, let's not tamper.
Your Grampy Pon had some very strange ideas, Tora.
Just his Grampy Pawn?
Are you okay with that, Poppy? Having a bloody great bomb in your stomach, I mean?
Oh yes, no problem. Bomb is comparatively safe next to Poppy's other functions.
That just raises more questions.
Meh, what happened? Zeke? Master Pawn? Why you suddenly make selves far from Poppy?
What do you think? This heart-to-heart's a bit different in the Japanese version. Oh boy. I'm not sure I want to know the details. Well, I've already got an editorial-style video on localization right now. I don't need to throw another thing on top of it.
We're here!
Alrighty.
Shall we?
It is done. So, here lies the end. I don't know what awaits us apart from more, well, Malos and, well, whatever he's dealing with, but we are, with those heart-to-hearts done.
I just got back this minute.
Shut up.
I hope you will be the bearer of good news.
There's more important things to worry about. One way or another, this ends tonight.
It's a new day, everyone!
Good morning. Rise and shine.
Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. So, here we go. So let's see if all the speculation I was able to do over the last week amounts to anything. Another heart-to-heart.
It stopped moving.
Perhaps we've arrived at the end point.
If we go outside, we find out.
Good point. Let's have a look.
And here we are. What kind of view do we have?
Look up.
The stars, they're close enough to touch.
The other view is quite something too. Look at the cloud sea all the way down there.
So this is the top of the World Tree. Ah, that sound.
Huh? What is that?
It's Elysium.
Elysium.
Oh, the bell tolling. But wait a minute. Hang on.
This way. Let's check it out.
Oh. I think I'm starting to understand what I think Elysium is. What? Is it effectively using the same process that Zanza used in order to effectively send him and Mainnet somewhere else? Oh, this is going to be fascinating.
While, Father.
Logos.
Logos?
Is that my real name? What's it mean? Logos.
It has no meaning. All it represents is the ego of those who named you.
How many years has it been?
I forget. It has been far too long.
You know why I'm here, don't you?
I know it all. All that you experience is passed on to me here.
Then, let's get straight to the point.
No effect?
No need to rush, my child. I'm fading. I'll be gone soon enough.
But who are you?
Right. Then I'll take it all.
Do as you wish. If you believe that is your role.
Is that choice really mine? Answer me. This is what I came to hear.
It is a choice you made together.
Good answer. Thanks for creating me.
And here comes the other answer.
The other answer. That's a curious way to describe it. Still, for now, as much as I want to get straight to that, let's see what this has to say for itself.
How remarkable. That view down below is the world where we live, isn't it?
So it would appear. I had no idea it was possible for humans to reach these kind of heights.
And this world tree's been around since forever too. I'm not sure I can keep up with what they're finding out here.
Hey, Prince, look! Over down there!
What is it? You see something?
Look! Right over there! It's Genbu! That's gotta be Genbu!
Seriously? Wow, you're right. That does look like Tantal.
What are you talking about? Of course we can't see Tantal from all the way up here.
We totally can, though! Come over and take a look!
I'm sure it's just a cloud or something.
Someone's being unusually dismissive.
I don't see any sign of Tantal anywhere.
Not over there, over here!
Look right there!
It's so small, it's difficult to judge. Are you sure you're not imagining it?
No imagining going on here. That's Genbu, no doubt about it.
Is it though?
Bridget?
What is it, Lady Morai?
Well, it's just... I think I may have spotted Morardane down there. Do you think that's really it?
Wait, where are you going with this?
What?
Oh hey, you found your place too!
Where do you mean?
Over there, next to that strangely shaped cloud.
Huh. I see the one you mean.
Doesn't that distinctive shape look just like Morardane?
I do believe you're right. Those wide plains look just the right shape. And those shapes flying around it must be Titan battleships.
I thought as much. Incredible how one can feel the majesty of Morardane from all the way up here.
Quite right, Lady Morag.
Hold on, you two. Take a closer look. I'm pretty sure that's the Leftherian Islands. Morardane doesn't have all that greenery, does it?
Ah.
Well. Always something, huh? I'm kind of surprised we're making the time for that given the circumstances, but never mind me. So, look like I can go through that way. What's the map look like? Straight into the point, huh? Straight into the point. Alrighty. I go through here? Yes. Curious how those lasers didn't stop me. Wonder why. Oh, you're really dragging this out. Oh boy. Well, this is about to get real interesting. So, who exactly is the Architect then, I wonder? Guess we'll find out. So, you really should have your blades drawn at this point. Or weapons drawn.
It sure is bright.
Yeah, it's right through here. I'm sure of it. We've almost reached Elysium.
Hang on. How's this?
What is this place?
No.
Can this place really be Elysium? Where's the greenery? The water? Birdsong? There's nothing. Nothing here at all.
What a wretched sight. I have not seen anything like this in all my years on Allrest.
Including Bortha?
Pyra!
I don't understand. I don't get it. This is not how I remember.
That bell sound must be coming from somewhere. Is someone here?
Over there.
Could be automatic for all we know, though.
Like one big thing, kind of like building, over that direction. Sounds seem like it come from there.
That building, eh? Then there's no point hanging around here.
Yeah. Only one way to find out. Let's go, Rex.
Alright. It might still be okay. Maybe it's just this bit that's destroyed. There's bound to be something over that way.
What, you mean in that church building? I'm curious. Anything more besides... there are collection points. Curious that... Well... Let's see... Well, let's drop down. Surprised I took fall damage from that. Oh, that one I'm not so surprised by. Hang on. Looks like there's no way through. I wonder what's past here. The highest points of all Allrest, there's so much space. It's kind of unbelievable.
You're all mine.
What might be in here? Alright.
What have we here?
I never met a tree I didn't want to
I
climb.
know trees like the back of my hand.
I'm not getting back up there. So be it. Below? It doesn't look. Anything interesting over that way? That doesn't look like a normal collectible spot. I could just be misreading it, though. It's just collectible.
What have we here?
I never met a tree I didn't want to climb.
Wonder how they were able to construct all of this. Appears that they would have gone through so much effort on this, but then again, I suppose with all the, well, makes you wonder how the Cloud Sea formed. Well, what they call the Cloud Sea.
Come out, come out.
Why does the air get so dense that something can live on
Trees
it?
like the back of my hand.
Even led to that happening? Was it some aftershock from the experiment, or... This looks like a water tower? Maybe this place used to be covered in trees and flowers like Gormont. Maybe. Well, clearly something was set up here, but I wonder what sort of
What have we here?
destruction caused
I
this.
never met a tree I didn't want to
I
climb.
know trees like the back of
Searching
my hand.
database.
Oh boy. Wonder how useful these materials are. Oh hey, nice! Oh. It just goes on forever.
This place looks like it was once a city, and quite an old one at that.
It's actually a lot like the stuff we saw in Moritha.
Way more dusty though. Maybe because it's so dry up here.
Huh?
It seems to have been a child's vehicle.
Right. So that means people lived here once.
It must have been a grand old city. It stretches further than the eye can see. You could fit the entire population of Allrest into this place, and with room to spare.
And yet we're urged on to by the church bells, huh? Fun fact, those dialogue boxes, different characters will say different things for them. Yeah, I'll have to check those out in New Game Plus then once we get back up to this point. Is this where the people who lived in Elysium would come to play? I don't really get how to use any of these. Huh. Do they not have that sort of thing in Allrest? Although to be fair, depending on the kind of space available, just living off the Titan's back. Suppose they wouldn't necessarily have that much room. Hard to say for certain. For now. Better press ahead to see what else lies within. Hard is it to get in here? And not hard at all.
Come out, come out.
I know trees like the back
Searching
of my hand.
database.
There we go. Alrighty. Now, let's see. Oh, man. Yep, I saw the image you posted in Discord, Gilgamesh. I'm just kind of surprised that something like that got past quality control, but
Come out.
still.
I know trees like the back of my
Searching
hand.
database.
Regardless, we have our focus in the here and now. Let's see what lies within.
Is that it? The bells have stopped.
Is this where Mallow steps out? No.
A signal we should enter, perhaps?
We probably should.
Alright. See what lies within.
Welcome home, my children.
Who's there?
Father?
What? You don't mean...
The Architect is here, but where?
I am always here. Come to me.
Hidden under the altar as always, huh?
Please look! Over there is staircase.
It seems to lead to a lower level.
Guess we have to.
Check the organ with Zeke? Well, let's see what Rex has to say first. This looks like a pipe organ. But it's not making any sound, no. Well, let's swap things around temporarily. So, what am I about to see? Really? Well, c'est la vie, I suppose. Alright, down we go. But wait, how are you speaking to us, though? Is Malos able to hear you? Although, makes me wonder how long ago that conversation with Malos even was. Ah, old-fashioned escalator, huh? Surprised they would set it up that way, but then again, video games.
The building's holding up well inside.
Quality of structural materials much better than in city outside. This made of same substance as World Tree itself.
Same as the World Tree.
Wait, where'd everybody else go?
Huh? Hey! Where is everyone?
What just happened?
Gramps! Hyra! Mithra!
Okay, is everybody else getting... What just happened? Hang on. Is everyone getting a one-to-one with the Architect, or... There was some sort of sound cue, but I'd be curious to know what exactly it was, then. More Ardanian soldiers? Where's this?
The Ardanian Imperial Army. Their equipment looks ancient. Like it's come from the past. What is up with this place?
Okay, yeah, definitely vision. But what would be the point of such a vision? You're taking your sweet time? So, what's next on the chopping block? This looks like Gormont.
Nia! Dromark! I'm so glad you...
Why, Rex?
Huh?
You told us Elysium was real.
My lady and I traveled all this way at your behest. Master Rex, did you intentionally deceive us?
I trusted you, you know. I came here because I trusted you.
Nia, Dromark, what are you talking about?
How do you explain this?
You've got it wrong. I told you. I promised Pyra to...
Pyra. Oh, right. Pyra. 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 Is that it? You've only got eyes for her. Get your head out of your ass.
Nia, you're being weird.
This has to be a vision, right?
My lady has given up everything for you.
Yeah, this is definitely a vision.
You realize nothing. Even now, you cannot see.
I've been here all along. Why won't you realize? Look! Just look at me, Rex!
Am I gonna have to literally fight you? Huh.
Our foes are preparing
Let's
an
show 'em a thing
elemental
or three.
attack.
Stronghold! Break 'em!
We came all this way.
Ow!
For what? There is no Elysium.
Are you
there
all right?
never
Yeah!
was.
Heavy hitter! Go
Let
for
me
it!
show you.
Oh, you
Brutal excellent. Raging
Thanks for
tiger.
that. Stronghold!
everything
Damn rock.
It's
Always
all
happy.
been for me.
Always will.
Wing smash! Go for it!
We're gonna need a lot of luck on our side.
Excellent.
Unfortunately for you, I know the game well enough to manage.
Damn you! You tricked me. This all
Godfrey!
Actually, do you even have decent...
Iron Wall!
Oh yeah, you're technically a tank. I need to hand you to somebody else.
Ready and willing. Wolfrey!
Butterfly blade.
Break 'em! It's getting tough.
I can still fight.
I'm gonna have to switch Godfrey out for somebody that I actually have proper blades equipped.
I'm sorry.
Answer me, Rex. Why did you lie to us?
How could you betray our trust?
Wake up and notice that it's a vision already. Surely, the weird experience should be enough. But what's the Architect trying to say with all of these? Now Morardain, is this where Morag confronts us now? Or Tora?
Why would Nia and Dromark?
You really are a fool.
Morag's turn.
Morag? Bridget? Huh? Morardain?
You're so thoughtless.
Morag?
Here you are, wasting time. And all the while my countrymen are...
Do you have any idea what you've done?
What are you...
You just run ahead, without a thought for anyone else, and this is the result!
This would have happened independent of Rex. Come on, don't be like that. Your visions are only effective if they're believable.
I couldn't save anyone. If only we hadn't come here. I could have saved my people. I could have saved Niall. If only it weren't for you, Rex!
But me? I didn't mean to...
I hope you're happy now. You've dragged us to some empty ruins. I hope that was worth everything we sacrificed.
Welp. What's causing all of this, though?
Let's show him a thing or three. Ha! Stronghold!
You're wide
open! Hit it! No! Ow!
Disappoint me! I had high hopes for you.
Rock!
I am Rock! Always have been, always will!
Wing smash! Wild side!
Show. And you
Stop dodging, dang it.
Of the Aegis.
Step
How
back,
long
dog
do you
you!
intend to continue
It's
this
getting
farce of a
Wait, how am I getting munched? What?
Winds blow our way!
Cyclone smash!
Unleash
Go
your
for it.
power!
Crushing twister!
Well, I'm about to die. Well then, at least I get a chance to rearrange nonsense and actually pick a healing blade.
It's fine, we'll get him yet.
Wait, what? You spawned me back out here? Alright. What blades do I have access to then? Looks like I better pick up a healing blade while I'm at it. So Wolfar's probably fine for that, although... So what weapons does Rex have that have a healing move? Oh wait, that's Nia's weapon, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that's technically... You don't have any good healing moves, do you? Actually, hang on. I think I know who to bring in.
I won't let you down. I hope, at least.
Actually, yeah, that should work just
I
fine.
won't let you down.
Because
I
that
hope,
allows me to spawn
at
health
least.
pots. That should make the difference. At least I hope. And I'm pretty sure you're outfitted with at least a decent weapon. Let's see if I can get anything better real quick. A decent weapon. Let's go with this for now. Hello, Ascended Card. How are you doing? I don't believe I recognize you. Welcome aboard as we get close to the end of this game. Surprised they're making me run all the way back up here, though. Hopefully I don't have to take... Well, hopefully I don't have to take on the prior fight. Guess we'll find out. Alright. Let's let him load the next... Alright, so am I gonna have to deal with the prior fight, or... Alright, right back into it.
I'm all over the My thoughts exactly. Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Bullet punch!
Spirit! You disappoint me!
Grand smash!
High hope
Hit
for
it!
you!
No!
Do it if I just could.
Why not?
Down.
There we go.
Radiant up now.
I like
All
your
right.
attitude. Why not?
So if I'm getting health pots from that, that's probably my best bet.
My dead body. Bullet punch. Yeah!
I can feel the courage welling up inside.
Grand
Unleash your
smash!
power!
Yeah!
In I go!
Why not?
Not
It
on
won't be that
my
easy. Bullet.
There we go.
So,
Fighting that way is unwise.
My people, this is all your fault. Thanks for that.
Whew!
not on
I'm glad I picked you for this fight.
Thanks.
Glad I had you at the... Glad I had you at the ready.
It's getting
I
tough.
feel like I can do anything.
Oh geez, that was real close.
Flesh wound.
Flesh wound, huh?
Please stop this. What's the use in fighting amongst ourselves now?
What's the use? For vengeance! What more reason do I need?
What?
That's right. We must take our vengeance. For the thousands of lives you have stolen!
I killed. No, wait. I didn't.
I'll have your life for an apology, Rex!
Stop right there! How dare you run!
Welp. Give me a second, I need to check something. Hate to interrupt like this, but give me 1 second. Sorry about that. It just seemed a little warm in here. It doesn't look like there's much I can do about it unless I want to turn the AC back on, but, well, just gonna deal with it.
What is this place? What's wrong with everyone? Pyra, Mithra, Grams, where are you? Where are you guys?
The cliffs.
Why Rex run?
Tora, Poppy, Zeke and Pandoria. Don't tell me you're all...
You having fun, chum? Playing the hero like the kid you are, stringing us adults along.
That's not...
Rex is bad friend. Why Rex become driver when Tora cannot become driver? Tora tries so hard, and for what? It's useless!
Master Pawn is right. Rex just have a little luck and become driver of Aegis? Poppy never asked to be born as imitation. Poppy want to be real too. Not fair!
I bet it felt real good, didn't it? Getting special treatment from everyone, getting chosen by the Aegis. Who decided you should have all that power? How about you hand it over to the prince right now? He deserves it.
Stop it already! I did nothing wrong to any of you.
So you haven't worked that out either? In your hurry to get here, you never stopped to consider all the things you left lying in your wake!
This would work a lot better if I actually believed that these characters would actually be driven to the point of saying it.
Okay, time to take...
To be fair, you don't necessarily need the character to be convincing to per se.
Aegis isn't for the likes of you, chum. She needs a hit it now.
But I don't know if Rex necessarily believes that this is something that would be said either.
Yeah! Feral uppercut!
Tora wanted to be real driver!
Bullet punch! Shield! Grand smash! Hit it now!
Do it if I just come.
Steady!
Bam! Alright, that's Tora almost down. I'm thinking Morag was tougher opponent. Yep.
Hit it! Stratospheric thunder! Much obliged.
It's your turn!
Oh, jeez.
Take this!
Careful!
Maybe things will get interesting now.
Yeah! Grand smash! Bullet punch! See, shut up! I'm getting better.
There we go.
Enough! Stop! Tora! Poppy! No, I never wanted this. Zeke, Pandoria!
What are you doing, Rex?
Was this all in his head?
What?
And now where are we? Wait. Back with Gramps as an older... Well, a full-grown Titan, I should say.
This place.
Which Titan is that? Oriah?
What is the point?
Huh, Gramps?
What is the point of us, really? We are born as blades, then return to our slumber, again and again, over countless years, until we become titans, to wander this world for countless more. And at the end of it all, we sink into nothingness. Have you ever thought about it? What it means to exist for close to an eternity with no clear purpose or goal?
That's...
Must be nice to be human. Living for a limited time, thinking limited thoughts. It must be so much easier. I envy your kind. Just think, Rex, would you? What would you do if you were me? Would you be happy to drift around the ocean with a human on your back? Is that all I am to be?
I don't know how I'm supposed to answer that. Why are you asking me? You're being strange. Everyone's acting so strange.
Let me guess, the last one's gonna be Pyra. Oh, we're done with visions? No, not yet. Is this where he comes home a disgrace or something?
Welcome back. You're late, Rex. Where did you wander off to?
Pyra. Mithra.
Come on, let's go ahead and eat. I've cooked up a whole bunch of your favorites. I hope you've got room.
Surely you'd recognize something's up by this point.
Well, eat up.
I mean, Mithra's being kind to you,
Which kind of
so...
bread do you want?
Oh, maybe this and this.
There you go.
Thanks.
Hey, do you want some wine?
He's too young for that.
You're too young.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Mithra, has something happened?
What do you mean?
It's just, you're a lot nicer than normal.
Stop it. I'm always nice to you, aren't I?
If you say so.
Hey, Rex, come on. How can you sit down to eat without washing your hands first? That's a faux pas. Go wash your hands right now.
Sorry.
Clue in, you moron.
You're acting almost like Mithra today, Pyra.
Did you scrub them properly?
Yeah. They're clean.
Great. Okay then, let's eat. Thanks for the food.
It looks really good.
Where's this going?
Tastes even better.
Of course it does. After all, I made it myself. Maybe I'll try my hand next time. Mithra, no. You know how that always ends. But carbon's good for you. Anyway, I want to do something nice for Rex too. No cooking. Who's gonna save the world if Rex gets the runs? You're so mean. It was only that one time.
Wait, is that legit?
Okay, you two?
Is that legit?
I'm just happy we're... I'm happy we...
Rex.
It's so strange. I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Everyone's all wrong. They all said but now you two. Did I go wrong somewhere?
How much time you got?
I think that's enough. Please, Father.
Oh. Wait, was that actually Pyra? Okay, now that raises even more questions. Hang on.
You guys.
Rex.
Why are we all here? I thought I was...
I merely wished to examine the shapes of your hearts.
That voice. You're...
My name is Klaus.
Oh?
The architect of this world.
Then what does that make?
I have watched over you all this time. I have seen your thoughts, your desires.
What you sounded like.
Achieved.
So you did that just now?
Yes. Those were not your present forms, but alternate possibilities. Your other selves that lie within. That is what I wanted to see.
Our other selves? You mean we're all thinking stuff like that, deep down?
I'm not convinced.
Was that how we really feel?
Then you saw it too?
Looks like we were all shown the same kind of stuff. It creeped me out. What are you trying to prove?
Those were the fears you harbor.
I don't get it at all.
What was your purpose in showing us this? Those were not pleasant visions to behold.
My only purpose was to find out how mankind has changed and where it is headed.
And were you disappointed?
No. As you stand before me right now, that is who you are. That is enough.
Architect, sir. I came here because I met Pyra. Is this really Elysium? Are you really?
I will show you everything. Memories. Mine and those of this planet. This world was once the stage of a struggle for survival that dwarfed this current predicament. The world was an unseemly place, though glimpses of beauty persisted. What should people live for? Who should they live for? They live for themselves, to harbor desires and struggle to realize them. That is the natural state of man. But I did not think that was good enough. I lost hope for mankind. I searched tirelessly for an outside solution. And one day, I found it. The conduit. Why it chose to appear before us, I do not know. However, its existence presented a new possibility.
Possibility?
Our world was not the only one. Endless universes coexist, side by side, yet all completely unaware of one another. The conduit was our link to these foreign worlds. And I opened that forbidden gateway, praying that it would change the world. You have seen the plane called Moritha, have you not? That is what remains of my world. When I opened the conduit, many people and many things disappeared into distant dimensions.
Including a part of yourself?
All that remained here were the ruins of Moritha. And half of my body.
Oh.
Your body?
Half of me lives on in some other dimension.
I wondered how they were going to try and justify that.
Not for much longer.
What do you mean?
The moment of my other self's demise draws near.
Father, you...
I was a fool. Because of my foolishness, I lost everything. Left here, alone and broken, I longed for oblivion, but even that eluded me. This is my punishment. Retribution from on high, for the sin I have committed.
On high?
There was only one thing I could do. I had to atone for my sin. I swore to restore this world.
How did you think you could do that?
The first thing I created was a special particulate substance with the ability to restore deteriorated matter. You all know it as the Cloud Sea. The Cloud Sea can disassemble matter it comes in contact with, and rebuild it in the image of all the things that once made up this world. This way, little by little, I could rebuild the world I had brought to ruin. Next, I began to recreate life. I gathered miniature vessels containing memories of all this planet's former life forms. And I scattered them across the Cloud Sea. These are the core crystals. The crystals bonded with the Cloud Sea's particulate reconstructors and formed the nuclei of new life. Those nuclei developed into minute life forms, the Titans, who would, over time, grow larger and larger. Finally, the Titans gave birth to complex organisms based on the data in their core crystals. This newly birthed life, over untold millennia, evolved into a new breed of mankind.
And that's how the delineation started.
So that's how we came to live in this world.
Curious that humans existed in pretty much the same form.
This world, born as it had been. What if it were to repeat our mistakes? What if someone like me appeared? To stave off these doubts, I implemented one final measure. And so the Blades were born. Ontos, Logos, and Pneuma. The three cores of the Trinity processor formed their cornerstone. However, Ontos triggered a space-time transition event and disappeared forever.
Alvis.
I was left with the other two, Logos and Pneuma, entrusting them with managing the blades. Malos and Pyra. Those are the names that you now know them under.
So, I am Pneuma.
Managing?
The core crystals at the heart of each blade are tasked with relaying all kinds of information to Logos and Pneuma about the selection pressures of the outside world and the biological status of their bonded human, but also the experiences and emotions they share. As the data continually accrues, new evolutionary code is sent back to the core crystals. And this code is used to create new, further evolved blades. These blades too become titans in time, and create new generations of life forms. This was the new circle of life I had created.
A grand scheme. It boggles the mind at that.
So, we're all born from this endless cycle of life to replace the victims of the previous world.
That's right. But there were also a handful of survivors.
Such
I
as?
believe you saw them when you were in Moritha.
Ah.
The unfortunate ones who clung to life.
Ah. You mean those monsters? Were they originally people?
Core crystals were first conceived as a replacement for human brain cells. A product of mankind's age-old quest for immortality.
And that's what became of them. How awful.
But that technology became the starting point for the creation of blades and titans.
So, in one sense, their sacrifice was not in vain.
In one sense.
Though not all may see it as such.
So tell us, in the end, did we develop as you had hoped?
What do you think?
I couldn't possibly.
Well, those phantasms which you all experienced earlier, those are feelings that lurk in all of your hearts. As well as that man, Amaltheus. When a person loses something, they cannot help but seek a reason why. Within themselves, or in others. They seek a concrete answer to the question of who they really are deep inside. Such a very lonely existence. But perhaps that is what it is to be human. All this data passed through me, and I knew. All of you. You were not in any way different from us before.
And so?
That's why I did not intervene. 500 years ago, when the man finally arrived here, I did nothing when he took away Logos and Pneuma. I stood and watched as Logos, instantiated into blade form, set out to purge the world.
You don't make sense. Didn't you go to all that trouble to rebuild it? Then why would you...
It is fate.
Fate?
It is fated to happen. It cannot but happen. My atonement was doomed from the start.
That can't be.
I had made my peace with it. Once more, I longed for nothing more than to disappear. However, something has now changed. And that is you, Rex. You and Numa.
Me? And Pyra and Mithra?
You reforged your bond in a way I had not thought possible. And the life you share. Moreover, the conduit, which fell into a stubborn silence after the world's end, has begun stirring once more.
Meaning?
Rex. The power you and Numa exercise is the conduit's power.
But how?
It comes leaking out of some far-flung dimension. And it is a power we can know nothing about. But with its help, the world may be about to change.
I was about to say, was that a flashback? Apparently not.
Shaking?
It is Logos. Malos. Trying to destroy this world and everything in it.
What?
Remember, at heart he is but an information processing unit. Neither good nor evil. He is driven by a certain impulse. The despair that the man named Amalthus felt.
I see. So it was right. What I felt back then, I mean.
Rex.
Rex, what is it you desire?
What else? To stop Malos.
And if you succeed?
I'll punch him in his stupid face, and then...
Really?
Probably get a drink with him or something. That's the 6th rule of the Salvager's Code.
Really?
First have a punch out, then drink to forget. Once you've forgotten, the friendship's all set. I'm not old enough to drink yet, though.
I see. Numa. No, I should call you Pyra and Mithra.
What is it?
I want to apologize for having burdened you with all this.
Don't worry. We're actually grateful. Thanks to you, Father, we got to meet Rex. And everyone else. Those are cherished memories.
What might this be? Ah.
Father.
I have transferred all of Elysium's data and authorizations to you. Make me proud.
We will.
Rex.
Yes.
I will disappear soon. When I do, the conduit will likely disappear from this world. You will not be able to use your power forever.
I understand. We'll make do somehow.
I'm counting on you.
Close. Have you changed your mind about this world?
Right now, I think I am glad I met you all.
Got it. Then, our answers match. thank you for giving us all life.
And off we go.
Perhaps I will be able to face you again. Galea.
Trying to remember who Galea is. It's been too long. If we do know that name. Was that the name for Mayneth? Possibly. For now, though.
Where's Malos?
If he is here, I know where he must have gone.
Where is it? Tell us.
The greatest of all artifices. The artifice that exists solely to destroy the world. Ion.
Ion? So that's what Malos meant.
Yeah, you need to move. We're gonna have to break that, aren't we?
Then, that's where we'll go.
Alright, let's get him. Let's make sure my formation's ready.
Counting on you.
So Galea is Mayneth? Fair enough. Alrighty. Guess we'll just have to see how it plays out. I'm sure you're eager for me to look at a bunch of other chat-related nonsense, but honestly, I have a I have a one-track mind right now. I want to see where this plays out. That answered most of my questions anyway, so it looks like my speculation of this being the original world was correct. Although curious to see where the other pieces, as it were, ended up. So Mayneth must have been thrown whole cloth into there.
What have we here?
Well, into the first world.
Nice.
Well, the first world
Very
is,
nice.
well, in Xenoblade 1's world. And so Zanza was only a piece of it then. I wonder why, well, wonder how that would have affected his psyche then. I'd explain why he was the one to lose it. That is only speculation though, given the circumstances. For now, let's keep moving. Of course.
All of those sirens?
He's really trying to destroy all of Orest.
Let's hurry, guys!
Yeah, I don't see how you stop him in time. There isn't that much landmass in this world. If those come alive and attack us. Oh, they could come alive and attack us. Pretty sure I have aggro turned off, though. Curious to see, well, I guess what I'm wondering now is if all this truly is the third blade then that was mentioned. How did he even end up? Well, interesting that he would describe himself that way given the circumstances. Fight one of them? An Artifice Colossus, huh?
Okay, time to take you down.
Let's, well, worst case scenario, good practice for this arrangement.
Sword bash! Right! Ha! Sword bash!
Alright, let's see what we can make of this.
Rolling smash!
One shot! Let me take it! It won't be that.
Whoops, little too fast.
I no longer live in fear. Unleash your power.
This is goodbye.
Oh, I see, you just wanted me to hear the new battle theme.
Awesome.
Well, it'll be good practice if nothing else.
Rolling smash!
Overfall! Bridges!
Anchor shot! This is when you tremble that up! Here's some might!
Just let me know what you need.
Actually, this doesn't count as indoors, does it? Also, I just realized how much damage I've taken. Please spawn a potion nearby so I can keep charging this. Oh, that doesn't count, huh? Alright, fine. I'll just take the level 3. Well, okay.
The enemy's element is now light. Bit early for you to be packing it in there. Cheers, you're safe.
Much appreciated. Well done.
Rolling
Maybe
smash.
Why are you targeting me? Morag is right there.
Bit early for you to be packing it in there.
Moment's rest.
Cheers, Zeke.
Well done. Maybe we're not.
Take that. Give it up. Blade combo, third stage.
There we go. Not gonna get a chain attack out of this, given how much I keep getting dropped, but...
Bridges, it's a joy.
Anchor shot.
Freaking do it.
Sword back. Rolling smash.
Really? Why do I keep getting dropped? Ugh.
Cheers, Mithra. You did good.
Foresight victories, sure. Oh, I'm sure you helped out as well.
Well then. This battle theme is only for 4 enemies in the base game? Oh boy. I guess we'll see where it appears in the Golden Country then, huh? Presuming that's where the rest would show up then. Huh. There's a heart-to-heart? Alright, open up. We got a Malos to take on. Alrighty. This raises up the bit we need? Yes.
A new locale. I've gained a new memory.
It's an unfinished battle theme used only once for once battle in the base game of Xenoblade 1. Huh. Curious that.
Malos is a powerful foe.
But we can't afford to give up now.
Indeed. If we give up hope here, there will be nothing left of all rest.
That'd leave all the people we care about dead, and a whole bunch of innocent folk besides.
That worst possible outcome.
But we're not in this alone. Jin, the Torna guys, and everyone back on Allrest are counting on us.
We've run into all kinds of trouble on the way, but we've made it this far.
This may be the most formidable obstacle yet, but we can surpass it like any other.
When friends all together, nothing impossible.
This is it. This is our final battle. Let's show him what drivers and blades can do together.
Yeah!
Oh, the song's name is Unfinished Battle? Interesting. Well, alrighty. Let's see if I end up regretting the current arrangement, or if I need to go engage in cheese at any other points. It plays in the fight with Metal Face after the Ether Mine. Interesting. Falling in battle will mean restarting from the title screen. I mean, I feel like saving anyway just because I'm paranoid, but still, what? Okay, that is really the point of no return, huh? Also, apparently I need to rearrange Morag's abilities if she's not taking proper aggro. I thought Finch was more of a tank. Oh, probably not. Alright, is there a good tank I can give you instead? Actually, well... it means I don't have a wind blade with how I've arranged things. Well, I suppose I could put... No, a Geon's actually useful.
Let's sock it to him.
Well, I have the true form now. See if it makes a difference. Here we go. Let's see how many attempts it takes me. Place your bets now.
Malos.
Just in time for the final act, boy. I've saved you the best seats in the house. I sounded just like Akos for a moment there.
Akos is dead, you bastard. So is Petroka. And Jin.
Figured as much.
Is that all?
What? You want me to weep and deliver a eulogy? What good would that do? They all desired oblivion, and now they've achieved it. Least I can do is send them off with a smile.
Malos, is this really what you want?
Huh?
Is this what you want? Malos?
I don't understand the question.
You must understand by now that none of this is your own will. You have to see all of this came from a Malthus.
Even if that's true, so what? And don't give me some weak-ass crap about how I should repent or whatever.
Why don't you want to hear the truth?
Here's the thing. I don't give a rat's ass what you think, rat! So blades become titans, and titans give life to humans. Honestly, who even gives a damn? They can become whatever they want. But that man, he'd lost everything. He no longer wanted anything. He didn't even want to live anymore. And despite that, his life was the one thing he hadn't lost. Because he couldn't!
The thought of you forgetting me, it's like one heart is being ripped in two.
Words can be a curse. That curse was what kept him tied down here. A wretched tale, isn't it? This whole world is a wretched place.
Do not forget that you too are a part of that world. If it were not for you, for Amalthus, both Jin and Laura's lives may have taken quite different paths.
Exactly. That's exactly it. You've gotten smarter with age, huh? I'm a wretched being too. A hideous monster, far beyond saving. So, let's end this now.
And here we go.
Anything? Father's sadness, the world he longed for.
How could I? That isn't my role in this world.
This man, does he mean to?
Yeah, he does. He totally does.
Come at me, kid! Come! My partner! Give me all you've got. You better show me all of it! The extent of your will! Show me why you're here in this world!
Off we go.
Okay, time to take you down.
Go for it, Rex.
We need to settle this.
Well done. Quicken arms. Just get it. I am come. Armor.
Rolling smash.
Well, at least it's actually dropping health pots. You might stand a chance then.
Pyra. Go for it.
Oh, no, you don't.
No, that's my word. Oh,
We seem to be doing just fine.
take a shot.
For now.
Blade combo, third stage. Super awesome.
There we go.
We'll make your dreams a reality. Don't give them a moment's rest.
Rolling smash. Take a shot.
What's this?
Ooh, I can make use of that.
Anchor shot. For sure. Rolling smash.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ooh, actually.
Let's go.
I'm with you.
Get him!
Bridges. Blaze. Just give me the
Anchor
order.
shot.
My dead body.
Let's see what we can set up off of this.
Defend you now.
Ah, darn, I don't have any wind blades right now unless I want to activate true form. Oh, shackle driver, thanks. Or was that shackle blade?
It'll be fine. We can turn it around.
Can we now? Not if I'm getting dropped like that. I better switch to Nia for a bit.
My boy.
Bit early for you to be packing
Cheers.
down rest, would you?
Cheers.
Really? How am I already on the ground again? Shouldn't you be... Okay, Morag is taunting, it's just being dumb.
Heavy hitter.
Be nice if I knew what kind of attacks were even being thrown about. It's hard to tell based on how it's animated.
Dynamic spark sword. Heavy hitter.
This might work.
Starting to think I should bring Nia back. Like, what is dropping me?
They'll get interesting
None can withstand my
I'm not going to be able to switch to Nia at this rate. This looks like a familiar circumstance.
Watch this!
Hit it. No.
I'm just going to hit this so I can get some damage in.
It's getting tough.
Yeah, I'm not winning this attempt.
I am come.
Why not? Stop slacking off. This time, I'll make sure you're dead.
Dynamic spark sword!
Saber slash.
Alright, now we're back in it.
I'll wipe you punks out.
My thoughts exactly.
Hey, get back here, I want to hit you.
Blast.
X-Star!
This is going to hurt, isn't it? Probably.
Nicely done. Pyra.
You can do it, Rex.
This should be enough for you.
Nathan, leave it to
More
Z.
of the servants.
Is there a way to reach you from here?
The enemy's attention this way.
Find us.
Wait. Hello?
Shell shock.
Anchor shot.
Better feel now while there's time.
Sword back. Go for it.
Alright, I guess I have to take on more than one of these guys.
Everyone's getting psyched.
Well, I guess this wouldn't be a boss fight if they didn't drag this out considerably. This probably would be the only way to drag it out.
I am come.
Will of the wind. Rolling smash.
Burnout break.
Rush down. Break.
No. Anchor
Draw
shot.
the enemy's attention. Eagle eye.
Blow down. Damn.
My dead body.
Rolling smash.
There we are.
Now you'll see what fire can do.
Blade combo, third stage.
Kaboom!
What's this? I feel a singular sense of great fire.
I'll wipe you punks out.
Alrighty.
Saber slash.
Now I can do some healing.
The enemy's element is now electric.
Let's get down to business. My thanks.
Alright, that one's down. Is there another one we need to deal with? Alright, you're coming back into range, huh? Alright, let's hit you.
Hit it! No!
Shut up! Rigid! To arms, Lady Morag!
Alright, let's see if we can set something up off of this.
It'll be fine. We can save us
Out of the way! Yeah!
Ow.
Redemption!
Eclipse! Blade!
Why not? Save us, lad!
Alright. Getting there.
Hit it! No!
Alright.
Blade combo, third stage.
There we go. Alright, not the most damage. Alright, so we've got water, fire, and light surrounding it, if I'm not mistaken.
Pyro! You can do it, Rex! Anchor shot! I got this! Rolling smash!
Oh, Storm, hear my cry!
Ha!
You're taking a lot of damage. You might be in trouble.
Get them Anchor shot!
Better be gone now while there's time.
Uploading target data.
Anchor shot! Ha! You chose rolling smash!
Let's see if I can make this work. Ooh, that's actually doing a lot of damage.
Shall we show them the true power of fire?
Blade combo, third stage.
Whoops. I timed that badly.
Bridget, it's a joy to be with you.
Alright, I think I can set up something now. Let's find out. Yes, I can. Okay. Let's see. Looks like they're basically demanding I use... Actually, yeah, am I even allowed to use Neon? Nope. It's gotta be Pyra then, huh?
Star first.
Excellent. Enemy.
Oh! Wait, what? Hang on. What? Is this where phase 2 kicks in? Or is this going to be like the Chrono Cross boss fight where you have to engage in certain shenanigans to win instead of just beat it outright?
My lady!
Zumak!
Don't trouble yourself. It's...
Wait, this song again? Oh, last time you played this, Vandom died. I don't think I want to hear this right now.
Can you still not see? Stop the artifice, Malos!
See what, brat? The world's never gonna change if that's all you got.
Well. Not gonna be much left of this place even if we win this.
It will change. I will change it. That's the reason we've come all this way.
Why don't you just let it go? Who do you think you're doing this for?
I'm doing it for myself. If it helps put smiles on people's faces, helps them live their lives together, then that's my role in this world! Jin told me to take care of you. in his place, you know. Jin never wanted to die. He just wanted to connect with you. He did it because you showed him a path.
And how many people died because of it? You'd forgive him just like that?
Forgiving isn't that easy, but that's just the world we live in. We need to find a way forward within that world.
Don't let up. He's not gonna just listen. Come on. Keep fighting.
Used to think like that. What?
Today, we use our power to
Oh
find
no.
God, and then seize our
Oh no, this is really bad timing. Shulk, you don't know what you're doing.
Hurry. The time is nigh.
This is really bad timing. How's this gonna play out then? Back to combat, huh?
In I go! So it begins!
And I don't have my cheat button either. Great.
The end of the world.
I'm
With
finding it hard
Ion,
to care right now.
This is
It'll
the
be fine.
thunder of
We can
justice.
turn it around.
Justice, huh?
Siren Buster.
Ow.
It's getting tough.
appreciated.
Nia!
I'm on healing duty. Who needs a heal? The time to defend, and now! Yes! Don't let her!
Ha! I like your attitude.
Great!
Oh good, you came close. Let's start hitting you.
Hit it! No, watch this.
Alright.
I like your attitude. Redemption.
Just
Let's see what we can set up.
Save us.
time blast. All our power is yours to command. Yes!
Yeah. No one can stop us now.
Let's see.
Save us, lad.
Ow, jeez, that's hurting.
Overfall!
Glad I switched to Nia.
Why not? Redemption.
Die!
Hit it. No.
Oop, little early on that one.
Show you what I've got.
Seems like I just avoided a maelstrom.
Bridget! To arms, ladies! Give me the order!
Leave it to Zeke.
Save us,
Now
lad!
I can do some
Mid-roll.
healing.
Run the moment. Called on me.
Anchor shot.
Retro! You can do it!
Rolling smash.
Now! Well done! Maybe we're not.
Pyra.
I think this needs a light.
Oh shoot, too early. Crap. I might be able to reverse fortunes. Or Morag can kick in.
Bridget! Arms, Lady Nora!
Rolling smash.
This won't do.
This is hurting.
Don't give up on me. Anchor shot.
My friends.
Eagle Eye!
Why not?
Don't get them a moment's rest.
Let's keep this up.
Rex, maybe you should slow down.
Ooh, excellent. Thank you, Morag. Get him.
Third stage. Awesome.
Alright, that's 2.
Yes!
Rolling smash. Nia.
Seekinator, time to shot.
Give me the order!
Oh, damn it, not fast enough.
Vex, pull yourself together.
And I am very far away from everybody else, too. At least
Yep.
At least I was downed with Nia, which gives me a chance to heal back all this.
This is not your first
I got this.
Save it. I feel better now. Thanks, Morag.
Don't get Rex, that's the spirit! In I
Hit
go!
it. No.
Actually, won't I get some healing from using this?
Draw the enemy's attention this way. Seekinator.
Ah, great. Zeke's down. So much for getting an ice attack on him.
Electro!
Save us, lad.
Time for a pick-me-up.
Stop slacking off, Zeke.
Let's get down
Much
to
obliged,
business, shall we?
Ha! Redemption.
Chain.
Bridget! To arms,
Alright,
Lady
that gets us
Mirage.
back up to full.
Hydro blast.
Save us now! I can do
There we go.
my dead body. You have my chance.
Alright, let's try again.
Leave it to Zeke.
Blaze!
I'll wipe you punks out.
Save us, lad.
Draw the enemy's attention this way.
Redemption.
Actually, I don't have a way to follow up on that without Pyra's nonsense.
Sight.
I chose a very poor arrangement for this, didn't I?
Redemption.
Ooh. What's this one look like?
Alright, Nia, we've got this. Divine Sword! Bridget! Conflating Saber Slash! Hydro Blast!
Ow. Rude! Ah, Shackled Blade, huh?
Redemption!
At least I've still got healing. Nullify heal? Alright, fine, I'll just switch over to Pyra then and start wailing on you. Actually, let's leave with this.
Why not? Why not? This is where we prove ourselves. Just like
Actually, I don't have any Wind Blade right now. Crap. I really should have kept the Wind Blade on Morag.
Thanks for that.
Bridget, none can withstand my blade.
You can do it, Rex!
Come on! Healing time!
Smash! Sword bash!
Our emotions are in tune, Rex!
This is starting to hurt.
My thoughts exact. Nia! Maybe things will get interesting now.
There we go. Oh, good thing I did that. That would have hurt. Although, if I'm not likely to get... What can I set up off Volt?
Redemption.
Ooh, actually, there's an option. Oh, that hurt. Give him Flame Bolt. Ooh! Excellent. That gets us another one. Alright, so I've got water, I think fire, and now ice. Let's see if I can get one with... Wait, why am I being targeted? And by what?
Why not?
We will make your dreams a reality.
Sword back.
Don't get them a moment's rest.
Let me show you now. Electric.
Wait. You haven't stopped focusing on us. Crap, this could be rough.
Anchor shot.
Just give me the order.
This is goodbye.
Alright.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
I think you still have Numa. I think it resets after cutscene. Let's find out. Oh, good, it came back. Ah, hell! Switch to Nia, switch to Nia, switch to Nia.
I feel a singular aura. Draw the enemy's attention.
Pulverizing.
There we go.
Much appreciated.
Pulverizing. Ha! Done. Out of the way.
Draw the enemy's attention.
Wait, why am I getting aggro?
Redemption. For sure.
Okay, I'm being a little too aggressive with the hits.
Element is now fire.
Blade combo, third stage. Magnificent. Awesome.
There we go. At least that's AoE. Oh hey, that got me a level up. I'll take it. There we go. Now this is working out. Ow! You're annoying. Well, you seem to have stopped fighting us at least. That's nice.
I sense a great fire in its heart.
Speaking of fire,
See what fire can do.
Blade combo, third stage. Messiah and Buster. This might work. Explosion.
ooh, launched. Nice.
We'll make your dreams a reality.
Oh crap, what just nuked us?
I'm very sorry.
Yes, bad. In I go.
No, seriously, what just nuked us?
Let's lend a
But
hand.
whatever it was, it nuked that as it nuked what we were fighting as well.
See,
Aegis and fight each other.
sword back, rolling smash.
Alright, where'd the health pots drop? Okay, there's one.
Emotions are in tune, Rex.
I like your attitude.
Don't get them. Maybe you should slow down.
I can keep going.
Okay, get this, get this, get this. Oh crap, it's a healing immunity.
Go for it.
I'm just gonna move away from you then. Well, and I'm dead.
Pull yourself together.
Someone get me up, please.
I'll wipe you punks out!
Wonderful.
That's a bad time for that to kick in.
Cheers, Zeke. Saber slash.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
You're safe. It's getting tough. Redemption.
Okay. Please give me the chance. Please give me a chance. Please give. Yes. Okay, we're back in it.
A moment's rest. You can do it, Rex.
Ah, went away.
Sword back. Anchor shot.
Come on.
Watch this.
Healing time.
Alright, so we've got fire, water, and ice surrounding it. I don't think I've got light surrounding it yet.
You won the moment. Hold on me. Better to let now. I know one moving feet.
No one can stop us now. Gotcha.
Ooh, actually. Ooh, opportunity. I just need to survive this volley. Alright, hit it!
Third stage.
Alright, now I either need to wait for Numa to kick in and be available. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Or let's see. Honestly, I think I just need to wait for Numa to kick in. I could probably just stay on Nia for a while until that kicks in. Another one? I don't think he likes us. I'm getting a distinct impression that this guy ain't a fan.
Why not? Focusing the target. As you wish. Why not?
Don't
Redemption.
get them a moment's rest. Now.
You guys just
Although, if I can survive long enough, I'm trying to remember what allows me to get Numa faster. If anything.
I'll wipe you punks out. Blade combo. Third stage. Awesome.
Bridges. To arms.
Wait, Zeke is down. How'd that happen?
Much obliged.
Won the moment. Called on this shot. Healing time.
Forgive me. Rolling smash.
Let me show you.
Wait, now Morag's down? How'd that happen? Or even is Morag? Is there a second one around that's wailing on us?
You're better than this.
You're doing a great service, Rex.
Sword back. Rolling smash.
Let me take it.
Nia.
I'll keep you on.
Oh, that was a bad time for blowdown. Well, launch technically, but damn, that was a really bad time for that.
Hit it. No.
Have my
The enemy's element is now.
Alright, see if we can at least get some healing off of this. That should help.
Doing just fine.
The Synchronator is on fire. Redemption.
Okay, I think we've got this. So this one's almost down.
Just give me the order.
Hydroblast.
Wow, we've been fighting so long I've leveled up everyone on this bunch.
This is the thunder of justice. Mithra.
Won the moment called on me.
Get back in range, you fool.
Gotcha.
Oh crap. Actually, what I should be doing is I should see if I can get a 5th down. That way this is rendered
Now.
that way this is rendered moot eventually. Get in range so I can hit you.
Hit it.
Finally
No.
got something right.
Alright, now that it's set up, switch back to Nia so we can heal everyone. Preferably before that blizzard strikes. Okay, thank God. Oh, that was good timing. That was very good timing.
Saber slap. Hydroblast. It will hit them a moment's rest. Strike 'em. Heavy hitter.
Alright, now I just have to wait for Mithra to be up.
Nah, I can keep going.
Ah, crap. Shackle Blade, that was a bad time for that.
We can turn it around.
Get back in range, you fool.
I'm on healing duty. Who needs a heal?
Redemption.
Please be in time. Yes, okay. But it ran out. Damn. What's Prometheus do? Are we in trouble? Yeah, we were in trouble. Wow, Morag once again the only one surviving this.
Feel better now, thanks, Morag. Stop slacking off, Zeke.
Care to get in range, you coward?
Thoughts exactly.
Oh, I can't get into it.
Don't give up on me. Redemption.
I mean, I'll gladly just heal, but is there something specific I need to do, or are you waiting on for me to just...
Mithra.
This is the thunder of justice.
Oh, now you approach the moment I'm off the heels. I think that's what's going on anyway. Hard to tell, honestly. Why? I've only got so many of those. This is how I lose.
Cheers, Zeke.
How am I supposed to do this? No, serious question. Did this game bug? Oh, you're in range. Okay, hit him. Okay, this is very bad timing. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, if I go down this... Oh no, 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 no. Switch over, switch over, switch over. Heal now! Oh crap, I've got heal immunity. Bad timing for everything! Okay, we at least have enough to get me up, but Morag's also really damn low.
This is not your place to fall, Rex.
This is really scary. I'm trying to set a full burst. Okay, you know what? Hit this just so that we avoid the hit. Just we keep wailing damage. Ugh. Just need a heal. Okay, please, 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 please. Okay, that gives us a chance. Need to set up something for him. Okay, we can survive that volley. Alright, Blizzard's in play. May as well just hit this then while we're waiting. Actually, I should have let it be level 4.
Blade combo, third stage.
Imagine this on Bringer of Chaos. In theory, I'll have a lot more if I'm fighting this on Bringer of Chaos.
Anchor shot.
What's this? You're in for some pain.
My power flows as one with the height.
Alright.
Hold your horses.
I just need to survive. Oh! It's over!
Gotcha. We're up, Gramps.
It's freaking over!
It's up to you, Morag.
Wait, huh? Well, either way, it's over.
Elemental burst.
Zeke, aim true.
Yeah!
You'll be answering to me, darling.
Astounding.
And another one.
Astounding.
Go for it.
Radiant flare.
Elemental burst.
I don't think I'll get a full burst, but this will definitely be killer.
Bridget,
To me.
Mag. Elemental burst.
Zeke, aim true.
Yeah!
The time has come.
Elemental burst.
It is a full burst. Okay, I'll take it.
Full burst.
Now let's just see how much we can overkill this for fun.
Hit it!
Chase them!
You're about to witness Samurai Ninja Bushido!
You want a taste of Gurndo? You got it! For great justice! Great.
Ugh! Okay, that was a lot of experience.
Here I go!
Yeah!
Okay, that's excessive.
Let's get this done, so we can move on!
For the future!
That bit of monologuing is all that's necessary for Schult to win. Oh man. Okay, apparently not. So what might that be? Wait, those are the Titans.
This is the last gift I can offer you. The rest is up to you, my children.
Wait, what did you just do? Quick, start dismantling them. Also, wasn't Morardane about to sink into the Cloud Sea?
It's been fun, kid.
Malos.
If only I'd met you sooner. Just think of the worlds I might have seen. But even so...
If I had been your driver, all of this...
Kids say the damnedest things. There was only one driver for me. All... in all, it wasn't so bad.
Malos.
Looks like he's finally found it.
Lady Morag, a meaning to his life. Indeed.
That's one way to look at it, I guess.
I'm jealous. After all, most people go their whole lives without finding theirs. I wonder if I'll find mine.
You've got one already, haven't you? And if what you've got isn't enough for you, well, you can always leave things to the next generation.
You've got a point. Surprisingly enough.
But what now? What exactly did the Architect do before the conduit disappeared? Actually, with the conduit disappeared, what kind of effect does that have on this? Because it looks like the station was built to house it. Was it acting as a power source for it? If so, you guys are in trouble. Why are there random explosions everywhere now?
What's going on?
That's... What's happened? At this rate, all of Elysium will collapse. What? Since the conduit disappeared, the power holding Elysium together was cut off. What's gonna happen when it crumbles? Not... Everything above this point will either orbit the planet or be flung into space by centrifugal force. However, everything below this point, the World Tree itself, will fall apart on top of all rest.
No, that can't. The impact would destroy. There has to be a way to stop it. Pyra, please! Pyra!
You don't like the answer, you...
There is one way. Just one way to prevent it. 5 stories down from here, there's a control room for the correction boosters. If we can fire the booster jets and accelerate the whole World Tree beyond escape velocity.
Look, I haven't got a clue about boosters or velocities, but I'm gathering that we gotta get there, and fast.
Alright, enough nodding.
5
Move.
floors down. Let's hurry.
Azurda! Poppy!
This isn't the time for this. This really isn't the time for this.
Poppy could not possibly.
Please! You're the only ones I can ask.
But...
Poppy, you promised, didn't you?
Oh, you evil.
That below belt.
Agreed. Very below belt.
Did someone get a nutshot?
No, brother. Nothing you need to worry about.
You're a real piece of work.
Now, what exactly are you intending with this? Also, surely the rest should have noticed that, hey, Pyra's not following.
What is this?
Wait, are those escape pods?
Is this a port?
Oh. Your objective wasn't to... Wait a minute. Poppy's here, but... Oh.
Pyra? What are you doing there? Where's the control room? Pyra!
She's just making sure you get out, you fool. Run!
You can't mean...
Move!
I'm sorry.
I didn't leave with that.
This was the first lie I ever told you.
Pyra!
The only way to stop the World Tree's collapse is to use the last of Ion's power.
To destroy it.
And annihilate the World Tree. I'm sorry. It is the only way. You all need to use one of those escape vessels and get as far away as possible.
What? The last of Ion's... Pyra! What are you doing? It'll be fine, right? You'll deal with the World Tree, then come back, right?
Wouldn't that kill Rex?
Just wait, I'll come with you.
Oh, and that's what Poppy's there for, right?
Damn it! There's not enough wire. I got it. Poppy? Poppy?
It not
You don't have time to argue this.
Poppy cannot.
What do you mean you can't?
Poppy made promise. Pyra say that Rex for sure ask Poppy. Say not help Rex, no matter what.
What kind of promise is that? Please, I'm begging you. All you gotta do is take me over there. The rest of you can just... Rex. Come on. Please. She's right there.
Why hasn't she moved?
Rex. Gramps.
Sometimes a man must know when to let go.
Why? Why?
Do it for her, Rex. Do as she asks.
Gramps!
Chum, how long are you planning on being a baby?
That's not gonna work.
She's the girl you love. You got to accept her decision. That's what being an adult means.
Look, you guys can't waste any more time. You need to move.
I am so thankful that I've met all of you.
Wait, what are you doing? Oh, I see.
Rex, Rex! Pyra.
Yeah, you need to move.
Rex!
Wait, huh? Wait, what? How? That raises... You couldn't have done that the whole time!
The core crystal.
Why wouldn't you lead with that?
Without me now.
Pyra.
No, you really should have just led with that. Also, run, you fool. I don't care if this was mentioned earlier. Stop being sensible, chat. Come on. Move, you moron! You can be stuck in your feelings after they've dragged you back to the ship.
Hello there. I hope you'll help me.
But how are you still operating?
Rex, I'm so glad to have met you. Our time together was short, a fraction of my long, long years. But it's been warmer and brighter than any time I can remember before. You shone a light on my melancholy path. You showed me the way.
Good luck trying to figure out how that works. Oh, convenient. How do you have that much remote control anyway? I mean, the Architect handed you basically everything, but I wouldn't expect that to extend to the escape pods as well. What do I know?
Thank you for that, Rex. Thank you for that gift of light.
So tell me, how was it?
That Mallows.
You really want to know? Well,
fine. Be like that. Really? Wait a minute. Are they gonna do what I think they're gonna do? Pyra touched Gramps' core crystal real quick. Yep, they went that way.
Gramps?
You know, I think this form does suit me best.
Gramps!
We're heading down. Everybody grab onto something.
Wait, how's the rest of the elevator staying put? Doesn't look like it's blowing up or anything.
Cloud Sea is... The Titans are... gone.
I can't believe it. Is everyone dead?
We were too late. At the land of Mortha.
So there's nothing left of the world but ruins?
How quick to assume.
We're crossing that rift.
You didn't want to handle the transition, did you?
Look!
Now what might this be? What are the Titans trying to form some other larger landmass now? Under whose orders? Can't be at Malthus anymore.
The Titans.
They're joining with the land. It's true. I think I see what Klaus meant by restoring the world.
Oh, that's what his final gift was, wasn't it? Was he commanding the Titans remotely? I mean, if Malthus can do it, it stands to reason the Architect can as well.
Gramps? So Elysium was... here, all along.
You know, Rex, I think you're right.
Now, what might that be? The explosion from the World Tree, most likely? Yeah, that makes the most sense. The debris re-entering atmosphere.
We're... finally here.
Twice now, this screen's gone darker because it's just been sitting here in cutscenes for so long. Jeez. Alright. Unless they throw some post-credit scenes at me, which, to be fair, high chance of that happening, so definitely hold back anything crazy, because there's... I mean, if you've got the core crystal, then it stands to reason that Pyra could be resummoned, but I'd be curious to see what that would end up leading to. Still, there we are. It would appear that it is truly over now. So, It's gonna take a while for me to mull over at this rate. Turn up the audio a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to process, isn't it? So... It'd take me a long while to process all that. Good thing I'll have quite a long time between whenever I end up deciding to review this and now. The fact that I'm not even close to reviewing the first game due to other projects in the way. Hell, man. That's what I get for trying to drink in the middle of this, right? Felt like it was over. There is indeed a post-credits scene? Yeah, I figured as much. I guess we'll see how it plays out then. Was a lot to throw at us in the final chapter. Although, I'm trying to think, what could have... I don't know, it felt a little self-indulgent at points that, hey, today we use our power to fell a god. 10 minutes later it actually happens, but then again, that seems to be a problem with anime in general, or anything Japanese in general, where in order to account for either gameplay or ensuring that everything makes sense, it seems that the sense of time can be fluid, well, not necessarily properly handled in the moment. I don't know if it's just a holdover from a lot of stuff being adapted from manga, or if it's just or it's something that so happens to be common, but I don't know. There were a lot of points where I'm sat there going, okay, yes, we know where this is going to go. We know what needs to be said here, but at some point, oh, is this song going to get me copyright struck? There's bound to be one at this point. Well, let's see if it gets me copyright struck then. Still. Phew. At least it only took me one attempt at the final battle this time. At least I have that going for me, although it did get real damn close at one point. Phew. Yeah, it really did get close at one point. Glad I had Nia there to act as a backup healer, even if in blade form. Could drum to that whenever I needed to, even if I didn't necessarily... Well, honestly, I just should have made sure I had a proper wind blade aid on Morag. If I really cared enough, but still. Still, something to worry about on the harder difficulty mode when I'm diving into this on New Game Plus, I suppose. Good thing I will be going through this on New Game Plus just to get a good sense for it. That's gonna be a lot. I don't think there are enough violins in play here. You're telling me to look up the lyrics for this? Alright. Actually, now I can actually look up the soundtracks, so... Actually, yeah, now I can go looking up the soundtrack. Okay. Let's take a look here. Probably gonna get this part copyright struck anyway, so... It's called One Last You? That's a curious name for it. Oh, and of course it shows up within search engines. Alright, let's take a look. How far in are we? Because I've been talking over it a little bit. Alright, looks like we're halfway through then, huh? Oh, hey, actual cutscene. Hang on, now I need to pay attention. Okay. Really? Really? I mean, it would have repowered anyway, most likely, given that it's a core crystal, but still. I almost would have preferred if Pyra had stayed dead, honestly. I think it would have been more thematically potent, but... Unfortunately, you have a core crystal, so invariably you can return. May not necessarily be in the same form. Also, how did they separate the personalities then? Of course, it's Poppy that abandons all decorum first. But how did it lead to the personalities separating, though? Although, to be fair, I don't know yet how Pyra was even created to begin with. That's what you're naming the chapter? Seriously? Okay, fine, I'll let you have it. Alrighty then. Also, depending on whether you choose Pyro or Myth, the descending scene changes. Oh, it's not even over yet? Oh boy. Guess we'll find out. You can't actually dodge Siren Buster and Prometheus with Chain Attack. There's a trick that people use. Fair enough. So, is that the end? It appears so. Okay. That was a lot. We'll find out how Pyra's created in the Torna DLC. Yeah, I figured that would be the most logical place to go. Wait, it's still standing to some extent? Alright, and there's New Game Plus. Alrighty then. Guess I can head back there if ever I want to be more thorough in that arena, but... Still, there we are. Do I want a Discord talk? Not this time. I'm gonna want to mull over... Well, let me put it this way. I'm not gonna be able to give coherent questions in the state I'm in now. Because there's a lot of ideas that are running through my head that I need to let a good night's sleep sort out. So probably for the best that I leave any substantive old talks for another day. Might make sense to do a rambling video of some sort, maybe experiment with that format again. Because, yes, just based on this alone. What exactly is the thought on the game then, just based on this alone? Well, I do wonder about some of the motivations, and I suspect that I would need to replay the game, and will end up doing so for, well, as Let's Play content, just to try and get a sense for everyone's motivation. Because it felt, well, it seemed that there was... Having trouble putting it into words right now. This is what I get for spiking my drink, right? I'm just gonna blame that instead of anything else, instead of just exhaustion. That makes sense, right? So, that in mind, let me think. Makes the most... Well, I need to go back to make sure all the motivations make sense. It's just a matter of trying to think, okay, does the world building make sense? So, now that I have theoretically all the pieces to work with, because a game should be able to stand on its own without DLC, what do we know about the world? So, this is the world that spawned what we see in the first Xenoblade Chronicles. In that, a grand experiment was had with that professor wishing to try and effectively avoid the what you could call an infinite cycle of prosperity leading to decay and then rebirth. Because the way it's described and the way it's shown in this one, it's recontextualized as being an instance where humanity is once again on the brink of destroying itself. And even if it could recover, even if everything were likely to crumble and reassemble at some other points, it's hard to live in that time where everything's falling apart, and so he tries desperately to search for a way to break it, which leads to what we see. What isn't exactly clear to me is what kind of effect this had on the world below. How much of it was already destroyed, and how much of it was destroyed as a result of the conduit. And I saw a couple chats, and I think one just showed up of the same device showing up in Xenosaga with basically the same background. Sadly, I don't know too much about Xenosaga. At some point, I'll have to add that to the list, but for now, I need to finish getting through Xenoblade, clearly. So with that in mind, it's left probably intentionally vague as to how much destruction was caused before the grand experiment and after the grand experiment. But the short version is that it led to a lot of this world being fragmented / shattered just all on its own. Part of it, with the professor being at the apex, led him to be cut in half effectively. Part of his personality manifesting as Zanza in the Xenoblade 1 universe, alongside Mayneth, who seems to have been brought over whole cloth. Even if she ended up taking a very different form. Perhaps that could have been part of it, in that everything got incredibly scrambled as a result. As a result, the Architect is left behind at the world that he effectively broke, and as a result, tried to recover as best he could. Or at least find a way to recover, to see, alright, well, everything is now broken, I was unable to break the cycle this time, and my actions in trying to break it led to its destruction. However, with what influence I do have now, perhaps I can create something better. Or perhaps something different. And so, he uses the power at his disposal to try and create something better. And, at least in some regard, it seems to have succeeded, but due to the fact that, well, he would have still been cynical about human nature given what he saw, and the fact that he himself was its creator, or at least in this iteration, he would have created failsafes with the Aegis, well, one of which ended up being flung to the Xenoblade 1 timeline, as we see Alvis. Although, well, I guess that would explain why Alvis was technically able to overpower Zanza then. Curious that. Doesn't really explain how Malos was able to wield a Monado, though. Makes you wonder where that technology came from. Although, actually, if Alvis is able to wield one, though, I guess that could explain it, but it makes you wonder why we never see Pyra do so. I wonder if we'll get more insight into the Monado later. It's not as if that's something that they need to explore at this point. So let me think. So, regardless of that, so as a result of the circumstances, we end up with a world where, due to the gaseous substance that the Architect created, basically surrounding the surface, and ensuring that, hey, you won't be able to return to Moritha, the destroyed world, you're going to instead build on top of it. Interesting. So, and then the explanation given by the professor then. At least with regard to Amalthus's motivation. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think on this for a while to make sure that it all lines up and makes sense, but just at a cursory glance, I think I follow the logic. Mithra has foresight, which is like the visions? I guess that's true. So, unless you mean to say that Mithra is the Monado, then, effectively. Although they are technically blades, so... Interesting that he would describe them as blades, then. I wonder what led to that specific terminology being used. It might be worth digging into the localization to see what kind of differences might exist in the Japanese version. Because the fact that you'd use blades, why... Specifically that. Because if you created it as a, quote, failsafe, in order to, well, ensure that it could be reset, or eliminated entirely as the case may be. Although it makes you wonder why he would even bother putting in that reset, though, because if you truly are that nihilistic about humanity's fate, would you even need that reset button? Clearly your civilization didn't need it, you created it all on your own. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get a completely cogent picture of it now. So, to sum it up, basically the Conduit/Zohar was a divine relic found in Africa. They ended up building the orbital station, and some rebels fought against them. Yeah, that I figured out. And then... So you had those 3 cores, one of which was Alvis, and 2 which ended up being effectively reborn as blades. I wonder how... Well, I wonder why Amalthus was given them then. I wonder. Because he would have showed up 500 years ago. Based on what the Architect said, it seemed as if... I guess from Malus's perspective... Actually, yeah, from Malus's perspective, that was the truth then, because Amalthus would have thought he had been given them in order to destroy the world, hence what we saw with him trying to utilize everything to try and mastermind it, and eventually just destroy everything, whether it be using the Aegis or some other method. Curious that they ended up... Well, yes, they did say the Architect let him take them, but... Yeah. We'd have to think long and hard on this, huh? Alright then, I guess... All in all... Curious. Very curious. I'll be eager to see what all I ended up overlooking as we go through New Game Plus, and see what more is to be found when we look over Torna. Well, the DLC anyway. I'd be curious to know what sort of pieces I overlooked in the process of that. I'll be curious to see what all the side quests have in store for us, because I haven't done too much with the side quests, given that I knew going into this that a few of them were only findable in New Game Plus. But otherwise, yeah, that'll give it. Well, we'll see how it plays out. For now, though, based purely on what we've been given, I think it works. I'll have to think on it more, though. So, looking ahead then, what all can you expect from, like, well, the content relating to this in future? Well, as of right now, you'll find out more regarding Malthus, Jin, and Mithra when playing Torna. Alright, well, I mean, to some extent, good, because if you have the time to explore them, great, but at the same time, if you need DLC in order to make a story make sense, then, well, you've got bigger problems. Because it should theoretically stand on its own merit, but I suppose then I wonder if it would make sense to spend time playing through New Game Plus and only then dip into Torna. No, we're not going to go that far. I can always start the New Game Plus stuff as Let's Play content later, or while I'm going through Torna on stream. Speaking of which, what can we expect for content on this channel related to Xenoblade then? Well, now that the main run has been finished, here's what I'm going to be doing. Saturday night is going to continue being the night for Xenoblade 2, so that we can go through Torna for however long that lasts. No idea how long that'll end up taking. For all I know, it'll be anywhere from 1 session to 50. Although, how many did it take us to get through Xenoblade 2? Actually, I can just go digging through my footage. Review backlogs, Xenoblade 2, footage. Alright, so we're on stream number 13. Okay, fair enough. So, let me think. Most likely, with it being DLC, although bear in mind that this is playing on Saturday when I have to start later in the day, probably take another month most likely to get through everything for Torna. After that, what you'll be seeing is, well, once that I've cleared up space on the Let's Play schedule for Monday and Tuesday, we'll be going through New Game Plus, where I'll be going through basically all the little things that I ignored in trying to speedrun through the story. My thinking there is as follows. Since that I knew going in that there were some side quests that... Xenoblade 2 DLC is longer than Future Redeemed? Alright, so well, Future Connected. Well, so probably will take a month or two then, huh? Alrighty, I guess we'll see how it goes. So, probably take to the end of the year then. Still, regardless of when that does finish up, the earliest I'll be able to start Let's Play content for Xenoblade 2 will be at some point at the start of next year. Technically, it's longer than both Future Connected and Future Redeemed, so technically it isn't an incorrect statement. Oh boy. Lucky bloody me. So, with that in mind, Corner of the Golden Country from now, every Saturday from now until it's done. Once that's done, once that I have an opening within the Let's Play schedule for Monday and Tuesday, which will most likely be after the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes content is done, what we'll be doing is switching over to make sure that I've seen to all the little things. So, upgrading every blade, seeing to every side quest, now that I know that all of them will be present, looking over the story with a fine-tooth comb to make sure everything makes sense. And, yeah, that'll be probably a long-winded adventure that'll take much of next year as far as editing. Though, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to wrap it up wrap up that editing process at some point middle of next year. Although, I suppose it'll depend on just how many side quests there are. Because if it's anything like the first Xenoblade, it's going to be an utter menagerie that's just going to be never-ending. But at the same time, based on the number of side quests that I saw as I was going through here, and I did ignore a decent number, it'll depend on how many open up as I increase affinity with each area. But I guess we'll just have to see. No telling how long it'll take. What I will say is I am actually looking forward to going through and seeing to all that New Game Plus content because, well, and all that side quests, because I've technically already got the first session for the Let's Play stuff taken care of. Because in order to make sure that I could reach a heart-to-heart and unlock Poppy's final form, I ended up needing to go through and make sure, okay, do I have all the materials that I need, or at least for this first bit for Poppy's third form? Do I have, well, am I able to reach where I need to by making sure I have the blades and all that taken care of? And in the process of trying to get all of that, the easiest way to get through it, when I realized, oh, I need leaping as a skill check. Okay, well, who has leaping? Oh, Zenobia has leaping. That'd probably be the simplest to upgrade since I can just go kill unique monsters. Oh wait, that unique monster requires me to get on this gondola, and in order to get there, I need to complete, well, get far enough in this side quest, but since I've already started it, let's actually go and finish that side quest entirely, and oh wait, there's actually some intrigue in here. Huh. I actually get some world building with this too. Neat. So, if all the side quests are like that, we're in for a good time. If only half the side quests are like that, it's probably still gonna be a good time. Oh, by the way, New Game Plus is an exclusive level 4 special for Numa. Oh, that'll be interesting. So, by virtue of all that, it's the move that they used to kill Ion? Eon? Oh boy. We'll see how it goes then. I'll be curious to see what all gets added in with New Game Plus. Maybe it would have been good to be more thorough just so I could explore more. I'm almost curious to jump right back in to see how much is preserved, but I'll save that for off camera. Besides, it might actually be for the best if Torna's if the Torna DLC takes me a while, because I do have another game that I'm playing off stream for the sake of the review channel that I need to prioritize over this. And, well, I'll have more to say on the schedule once we get closer to that time. For now, that'll be all from me. Oh, sorry, I'm being loud. There we go. Come on, work with me here. There we go. So, gameplay thoughts as the final thing. I think I've got the rhythm down. It seems that it has some of the same complaints that I had of the first Xenoblade, where you have so much noise going on between everybody yelling out abilities and in-party banter that, honestly, Xenoblade 1, at least the definitive edition, had a better idea by saying, okay, you know what? We need there to be only a few voices going on at once, so even if it's annoying to have voices cut off, that honestly probably is a better solution than having them just continuously overlap, because just playing it silently by myself while working on getting what I needed to reach a heart-to-heart, as I mentioned earlier, just sitting there silently listening to that, it was a lot because when you're streaming, you don't necessarily notice it as much, because you're sat there going, well, okay, I need to make sure that I'm talking through my strategy, I need to make sure that I'm being alert and focusing on the moment at hand, I need to check chat every now and then, so there's more going on to where you don't necessarily notice it, but when you actually sit down and aren't necessarily having to worry about being on point all the time, which, to be fair, I wasn't exactly for these streams, but never mind me. When you're at that point, you start to notice, okay, there's a lot of noise that can be extremely hard to filter. And what can make that difficult is that it has one of the other similar things to Xenoblade, where it feels like they're trying to have so many systems going on in the background to where you have all the customization options in the world. But the problem is that there's very few of those customization options that have a tangible effect on what you are specifically doing in the world. Because this is something I ran into with the first Xenoblade, where it was a lot of instances where, okay, well, I have all these ways to modify my statistics. I have all of these ways to improve my abilities. I have all of these ways to give myself passive buffs or extra add-ons, such as, oh, hey, one of the things that I didn't unlock with Xenoblade 1, Shulk, whenever you get a vision, can immediately get a Monado power if you go down a certain skill set. So, stuff like that can have a tangible effect, but the problem with Xenoblade 1, and it's somewhat extended to 2 with how many accessories there are, and given the fact that both the driver and the blade have accessories you need to worry about, there can be a lot of passive effects that you aren't necessarily cognizant of, and because of that, it's difficult to judge how balanced the game actually is, because you're sat there going, okay, am I struggling because I just haven't done enough in the background and understood exactly what the developers want of me? Or is it an instance of, I'm under-leveled and under-geared? or I'm just bad at exploiting what I do have, in that I already have everything I need. So I'm of two minds about it, because now that I have an understanding of it, now that I've spent this time to get to this point, I can certainly see what they were going for. Once that you at least understand, okay, for driver arts, make sure you have something in your pouch so that you've got that constantly refreshing, so you've always got blade abilities at the ready. Once you get past that point, and once you've got 3 blades to manage, and can bounce back and forth, making sure, okay, so this is the skill set I need for healing, this is the skill set I need for this particular thing. Oh, you tend to work better as a tank character, so I need to give you these blades. Once you're at that point, where it's much more tangible, and once that you're trying to actively manage all of this at once, it can be really fun. The problem is, I suspect, given the way the tutorial was set up, it does not surprise me that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 sold better than the 3rd game. Although, to be fair, that was also because this was close to the Switch's launch title and people were desperate for anything, so... It does not surprise me that there's... Well... I think for the scripts for Xenoblade 1, for the review I'm working on, I think I used the term weaponized autism to describe it. And that term may be offensive to some, but I find it very apt in cases like this, because I'm been around enough people who are on the spectrum to where you tend to notice, okay, so you have an eye for detail and are very specific about everything, and will find every little nook and cranny in order to min-max and make this work. And it does seem like this franchise in general seems geared toward exactly that audience. So, it does not surprise me that it would be so well beloved by those by the nerdier section of the internet. Also, weeb shit, so that also helps. So with that in mind, honestly, I'll need to think about it more. I think it'll be easier to get a sense for it as I'm going back to my footage and looking over the game. And especially once I get into the New Game Plus stuff and am able to better balance my character level and potentially ramp up the difficulties so the New Game Plus isn't just a complete cakewalk. Which, that is the part that worries me a little bit, that it could just be, oh, I have to go deal with this now? Oh, this'll be easy pickings. Alright, let's get it over with. And honestly, there is a part of me that is a little nervous about New Game Plus because, well, there's gonna be a lot of blades that I just left completely to the wayside that are going to be just... oh man. I'm gonna be very curious to see how long it takes me to actually go full completionist in this game. And that's the part that scares me. Actually, you know what? Here's how it scares me more. Let's go over to my profile real quick. So, let's see here. So, wow, I put that much time into that? Jeez. So, can I sort by... I'd have sworn that you were able to sort by time played. Actually, because I know, yeah. Here we are. Yes, I'm crazy. Sue me. But that was the only thing that I didn't touch in this was most of New Game Plus, with most of my endgame stuff happening in my main save. And I think I left most of the super bosses alone. And that's the only thing that I hit there. And then we spent, what? That much time just getting through the main story without too many deviations? To be fair, I've had the game open a decent amount trying to get a sense for, okay, how much is it... well, how much is there going to be thrown at me? But, well, I'll be very curious to see how long it takes me to be a min-maxing bastard in this game. Or to be full completionist, because there's a lot more things to upgrade here than there were in the first game. That's going to be the fun part. Regarding accessory and Onc-Score builds, they're busted in two. You can have a crit heal or crit evasion build with Mithra, for example. Yep. In this game, I think it gives multiple options to approach a challenge. You can get to the point of fighting the super bosses with one character. Yes, I've heard Zenobia is basically designed for taking on the super bosses if other chatters have been any indication. Let's see, you can scale down your level in New Game Plus it ends and trade experience for rare items at Bard NPCs. Oh, that's what those were. Fair enough. So if you're worried about being over level, you won't be. Easily fixed. Although, technically that wasn't much of a concern in the definitive edition of 1 either. Although, what concerns me there is that there's more ways to improve your character and be really powerful than just... than just your character level. Because the Aux cores, I suspect, are going to make a major difference based on whichever ones are on there. And I ended up running into that a little bit when going through the party gauntlet where, oh shoot, the game threw a blade on me that didn't have an good Aux core on it, so I have to go back later and swap out to a different ice blade. So I'll be very curious to see how it plays out. But for now, that should be all. Also, that's what Bringer of Chaos is for? Yes, I'll be very curious to see how much pain Bringer of Chaos is. Supposedly, it is total pain. Oh man, that's gonna be glorious. I'll be curious to see how much is preserved between New Game Plus and this. I can actually, you know what? Easy solution. I can just look it up. So, what's preserved? So, driver levels, thank God. Driver and blade equipment and growth, including skills. Okay, so I don't have to re-earn anything, good. All awakened blades, except ones that are story-specific, so that includes Rock, Aegeon, Nia, Poppy QT, Poppy Cutie Pie, and presumably that's Wulfric? The unnamed core, hang on, unnamed core crystal. Oh, okay. That is not Wulfric. Interesting. I was kind of surprised that Wulfric isn't included in that, given that there is some story relevance there. What else is there? All items, gold, and store deeds obtained. Alright, that helps. All areas development levels acquired. Okay, that's not the biggest deal for me, given that I haven't upgraded either of those much. Mercenary ranking level. Thank you. Statues and data of all defeated unique monsters. Good. Statue of all event theater viewed. Well, status of all event theaters viewed. Okay, so I won't lose access to anything that I've got in here. Alright, good. And then playtime either. Okay. So notes, each driver's awakened blades are only available when that driver is available, but blades never leave the party individually due to story events. Meaning that Pyra, Mithra, and Numa are usable throughout the whole game. However, rare blades can still leave the party during their blade quests. Fair enough. Additionally, if Poppy Cutie Pie has been previously unlocked, she'll be made available at the same point as Poppy QT. Okay. When Nia joins the party as a driver in Chapter 1, she'll have the same blade and accessory loadout she did at the end of the previous playthrough. However, her loadout cannot be edited until Chapter 2, although her blade's aux scores can be modified. She and her blades will also have access to the same post-battle dialogue options as they do in later chapters. Alrighty, what doesn't carry over? Quests, merc missions, heart-to-hearts, skip travel points, certain key and info items, salvager rank. Alright, that's fair. And then what's new? All blades can be dispatched to merc missions, including special. Okay. The level 4 special of Numa. Yep. Hidden driver affinities. And new skills can be learned. Okay. Let's see. And then driver levels can be decreased in. Yep. Discussed that. Traveling bards that'll exchange bonus experience and special items have been added to various locations. Alright. Okay, so they're not something I've seen. I must be thinking of a different thing. An ability to recruit Torna members. Who can join the player's party as blades. Interesting. I wonder how that works. Let's see, the Land of Challenge can be accessed from a portal located outside the Chairman's room in Argentum until Chapter 4. Until Chapter 4, that's an interesting cutoff. Oh! Right, because the Land of Challenge can only be right, because the Land of Challenge is accessed from Uriah, right? So that's effectively making sure that even before I hit Uriah, I can go to the Land of Challenge whenever I want. Okay, neat. Okay then. That'll suffice. Alright, I guess we'll just have to see what kind of difference that makes, and I better not look at what Torn of the Golden Country remains. Well, what remains there. And, alright then. we'll see what awaits us when we hit that then. So, with that in mind, is there anything else worth mentioning before I call it a night? Yeah, I think that covers it. So, I guess then, next time we see this game, well, just to summarize real quick before we call it a night. So actually, is there anything I need to see in chat? I believe New Game Plus was added in an update. Fair enough. Let's see, there's a new Blade in Challenge mode. Oh boy. Actually, that might be the Xenoblade Chronicles X character you mentioned. Both Bringer of Chaos and Challenge mode are super hard to make up for it. Land of Challenge is the true post-game. Yeah, I'll see what lies within then before too long. That'll probably be the really hard part then. Especially given that they're locking Xenoblade 1 characters behind that. Still, either way, we'll see how that plays out. So, looking ahead then. So, for the foreseeable future, Saturday will continue to be Xenoblade. Once that I've finished with, well, once I have an opening in the schedule for Let's Play content, the endgame stuff will begin most likely on Tuesday. Is that the day that I'm using for 3 Hope stuff? Because that's going to be finished before Valkyria Chronicles 4 is. Is that the right day? Am I remembering my dates right? No, it'll be Monday. Alright, fair enough. So, most likely Mondays, starting mid-February, according to what I'm seeing. Or late February, actually, looking at that. Lucky me. At least I finished all of the editing for that, just to make sure I have a buffer in case things go awry crazy. Alright, that's taken care of. So, at some point mid-February, the Let's Play stuff will begin. And by then I should be finished with the live streams for Torna the Golden Country, at least the way things are going. And then from there, we'll see how long that lasts. Hopefully that continues to be interesting, and then I guess we'll have to find time for the third game once that's all wrapped up. Although I'll probably wait for all of the Let's Play content to be up and running, well, up and done, before I commit to playing the third game. If only to give more opportunities for other games to shine. I already have the game picked out that I'm going to be replacing Xenoblade 2 with once that we're done live streaming it. I'm keeping that a mystery for now, just so that, well, it's more fun on the day of. Definitely going to be a very different game than what I've been playing here, because I like to try and keep a variety, and you can see that based on the other games I've been playing around the same time, because yesterday it was Wargroove 2, tomorrow going to be Baldur's Gate 3, so all sorts of fun awaits. With that in mind, that'll be it for this week. As for next week then, Baldur's Gate 3 at the usual Sunday morning. Wednesday, I should be able to do something. I'm not entirely sure what as of yet, and it'll depend on circumstances that are within my control, but it'll depend on whether I can wake up early to attend to something before I have to attend to it in the evening. If I can take care of it in the morning, I'll have time to stream on Wednesday, hopefully. Although there's also one other unknown I need to confirm, so it's a possibility, but Wednesday's a flexible slot that can come and go as I need it. So then Friday will continue to be Wargroove, and then Saturday, this time next week, we'll see what Torna the Golden Country has to say for itself. So, until then, thank you for joining me on this journey, and we will be seeing a very different aspect of it next week. Till then, thank you all for watching. And is there anything on chat I need to see to before calling it a night? See, this game is fun, many ups and downs. Yeah, just a bit. I just wish the voice acting was better. For now then, thank you all for watching. I hope this was entertaining for you. And lore talk sometime? Eventually. Once I've finished... I shouldn't make that promise. I don't think I should make that promise. No, I was gonna say after we finish Torna, but I don't know if I should make that promise yet. At some point we'll need to have a discussion on it, or I'll put out a ramble and then we can have a live stream where I can just either play some of the endgame stuff in the backdrop, or I don't know, I can always just use Tears of the Kingdom as backdrop footage as always. Still, for now, that'll be all from me. Lore Talk Sometime is my favorite Switch game, hope you enjoyed it. Certainly kept me interested, if nothing else, if only from the number of curveballs that get thrown at me. I'll be very curious to see how it holds up on a replay. For now then, until we see to that, thank you all for stopping by, and if I don't see you for any other stream or Let's Play content between now and this time next week, I'll see you then for Torna and whatever awaits with that. Thank you all once again for watching. I feel like I've said that enough. I had too much to drink. I'm going to bed.